Продолжаем Honkai Star Rail. Мы остановились, то, что мы должны были выйти из комнаты. Куда-то там, уже не помню. Поэтому так, сейчас посмотрим сообщение. Шутки за 300. Я их не совсем понял, но что-то мне подсказывает, что ты разберешься. Например, дежурим с Химовка, она разговаривает во сне. Пом-пом. Еще одна запись часов позже. Часом. Что? Я ничего не понял. Дежурим с Химика, она разговаривает во сне. Пом-пом. И еще одна запись часом позже. Дежурим с Пом-пом, она разговаривает во сне. Уже почти целый час Химика. Это ужас, я ничего не понял. Это бред. О, зато дали эти. Опять какие-то объявления. Бета-тестеры. Это, наверное, на следующую версию типа. Так. Дешевая комната. А, все понял.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Лучше спросить.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire... As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question. I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
Ты должна стать верховной хранительницей.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
Заклепка Град.
It's too
Такое себе
dangerous to go
название.
alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies.
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center.
У них, кстати, эти одинаковые штучки на руках. Такое вот
I used to
заметил.
manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Нормальный вид.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
На, нет, вот так. Ну, да и всё.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown.
If we hadn't
Так,
happened
самое
to
время
be
поменять
passing
название.
by, were you
Название
really
этого
planning
города.
on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Заклюк. Город.
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of
Правильно.
times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Ну да, правильно.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Член дикого огня. Ну, все понял. Так, значит, куда нам идти? Угу. Сюда. Я на ютубе видел то, что тут, оказывается, была плохая концовка в самом начале, когда мы могли просто не сесть на поезд и остаться на этом, на Герте.
We're here.
Там была Панатра,
This
да.
is Rivet Town.
Ой, тут куда-то.
Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. I can't see anything here. Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage.
Нифига себе приют.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Скучно.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, I miss those carefree days.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? Let's keep moving. Watch out.
Ну, это не удивительно, что это будут монстры, типа... Логично
Careful.
вполне.
Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants.
Плюс
They
сундук.
won't.
Опа. Как раз мы вчера их всех прокачали, возвысили, поэтому
Naughty children,
стали сильнее.
don't savor the vigor of
Так, ускорить надо было.
We caught them unaware.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course.
Даже разговора не дают дослушать.
Time for
Naughty child.
Монстры.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice. Never falter!
Time for mischief!
The best is yet to come.
Еще сундук. Вот. Это выполнилось.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
А чё сюда нельзя? Я вроде вижу, что можно прийти. Ладно. Может быть, потом можно будет.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up!
Hope you're prepared. Is that all?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
We caught them unawares.
Так, это что-то. А, еще этого надо победить.
I'm with you. A will forged in ice never falters.
Pretty good crowd today. Not bad. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Да блин, ладно. Думал, он добьет.
This ain't here. We caught them unawares.
Так, еще записка. А, ну это опять же легкая штука. Да. Сюда. Как будто бы сложнее стало. А, вот так вот. Нет, все равно легко. Опа,
Seize the initiative.
почти 30 уровень, а ну-ка. Сейчас мы своих прокачаем. Так, это чё? Угу. Вот это прокачаем ему. Это крит шанс. Исцеление повышает. Кожа повышает. Ну, в принципе, не знаю, даже надо, нет. А ну-ка. Уровень равновесия 1. Это что такое? Уровень равновесия. А, вот это. А, понятно, короче, надо 20 уровень. Постой-то.
I'm with you.
Надеюсь, получится его убить.
Here to crash the party?
Keep up!
Ох ты ж. Я хотел ешься, ладно. Так, на малявку.
This song's for you.
Turn it up! That hurt.
Is that all?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up!
It'll heal. you.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Ты что творишь, тварь? Похилить даже не может. Да блин. С1. Так, минуту не ходим.
Time for a shot.
Полечим гепарда.
My gratitude.
Так, сюда. Еще -1. Хорошо.
Naughty child.
Да елки. Задолбал.
That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Не, его не получится победить, скорее всего.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
This ends here. Is that all?
О, 666 было.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot.
Hope you're prepared.
Nap time.
О, нет.
Is that all?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Naughty child.
Так, похилим.
That's better.
You have my gratitude. This ends here. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters. You have my gratitude.
I'm okay.
Да, блин.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Но вроде бы потихоньку, но справляемся.
Hope you're prepared.
Ты что творишь?
A will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot. That's better.
You have my gratitude.
That'll take more than nap time.
Так, это хорошо, что он
This
застанился.
ends here.
Еще заморозка.
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Да блин.
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters. This ends here.
Надо было похилить ее. Блин.
Naughty child.
Так, ладно, теперь хилься. Еще раз
Just
хилься.
a little something. Think nothing of it.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for a nap time.
This ends here.
Вот это да, я смог победить. Пипец. Было нудно, трудно, но смог. Так. А как этих... А, точно. Надо было, блин, попозже тогда использовать эту хилку. Так, что тут?
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look...
you mean that someone else got here and took everything but
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground.
the scent of dirt is still fresh. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search.
О, сундук.
A little goes a long way.
И тут еще. А там еще одна большая тварь. Еще
A
сундук.
little goes a long way.
Так, это найдет сундук.
I'm with you.
Ну, так.
In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters.
Keep up!
Naughty child. That's better.
Ready to jam. Pretty good crowd today.
That hurt.
Time for mischief!
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
This ends here.
Let's rock! Here I come!
Яркое и гладкое это что? Три древние монеты. Когда я их успел получить, я не знаю.
Seize the initiative.
Что-то он против огненного урона слабый. Да блин. Ладно, пофиг.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Hello, hook if you wanna
Here to crash the party?
Turn it up!
Time for a shot.
You're a good person!
Hope you're prepared.
Keep up!
Naughty child.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Nap time.
This ends here. Heal.
This song's for you.
Let's rock! Here I come! Hello, hook if you
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time for mischief! Here I come!
Is that all? I'm still needed. A will forged in ice never falters. I can't.
Let's get it. Cut your losses.
Time for a shot.
Time for mischief. Gotcha.
But I'm a doctor.
My turn. Wait for the tiles.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I want is none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me,
There's always a way.
don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back. Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
It's just 200. But I never bring my coin purse with me on a mission.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We are...
Thank you, whoever you are. You guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Gotcha. Oh, this sucks. Come on, my turn.
It'll heal.
That'll take more than medicine.
Here I come!
This ends here.
Choosing to strike.
That's better. I'm okay.
You could still surrender!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
Nap time.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Wow! My turn. You could still surrender!
Hope you're prepared.
If you wanna win!
This ends here.
Wait for the tiles. Look at the draw. Please, and victory!
shot. That's better.
You're a good person! Here I come!
Naughty child.
Tasty!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
My turn.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Choose me strike. Time for the payout.
That hurt. That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Time for mischief!
This ends here.
If you wanna win!
Hope you're prepared.
When they keep quiet. Don't need this style.
Time for a shot.
This ends here.
We're in the money. Feeling lucky.
Is that all?
Wait for the tiles. Gotcha.
That'll take nap time.
Here I come!
My turn.
We're on a roll.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look...
I'm okay.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Choose me strike. If you wanna win! Wait for the tiles. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! Play hard, win.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Choose me strike. Stay calm.
Hope you're prepared.
Wait for the tiles.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're a good person! Wow! My turn.
Nap time.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, we made it! It's been so long. But this... Hey! Where are you going?
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have material.
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted...
I don't care how big you are.
Cut your losses. They come. Time for a shot. Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! Time for mischief! Here I come!
In the name of
That'll take more
Lenda,
than
a will
medicine.
forged in ice never falters!
Naughty child. Nap time. My turn. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're a good person!
That was it? Oh, please. You don't think I could do it? But should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagining.
Huh?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would... Come on. I need to look around a bit more before... What's up here? Some kind of toy?
Yep. You pick. Red or blue.
Blue.
Look at this. After over 10 years...
Teeth marks?
All right, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I couldn't out-wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard.
How boorish. Ugh, the swing is covered in dust. Hey, don't sit on it.
Ah, it sure brings back memories. I still remember one time I swung super high and
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
at the time I wanted to swing myself into the sky and fly up to...
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all though? We've looked everywhere but here. It's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a...
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she...
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum. But I've never had the resolve to try. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a... In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for?
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Seela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby. I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkiller.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't. Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes, Mr. Svarog is very stubborn. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally...
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're... Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Zila, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some?
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss Zila.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And
I...
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
When they keep quiet. Come on. My turn.
Found.
When they keep quiet.
Nap time. Come on.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory!
Victory means preparation. Found.
Cut your losses. Stay calm. Come on. Time for mischief! Here I come!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Wait for the tiles.
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
My turn. Choose who to strike. Luke.
This ends here.
mean, they keep quiet. This sucks. Come on.
Nap time.
Mischief! Here I come! Follow hook if you wanna win! Wait for the tiles. Please, and victory!
Time for a shot.
Feeling lucky.
Naughty child.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Nap time.
Wait for the tiles. My turn. Feeling lucky. Cut your losses. Stay calm. Look at the draw. Please, and victory!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. This ends here.
Naughty child.
You could still surrender! Here I come!
This ends here.
Nap time.
name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for mischief! My turn. Wait for the tiles.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for nap time. Choose whom to strike. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is not good for work or overtime.